Hey there, Overdogs fans. This is Tommy G,
And PJ.
and we're coming to you from sunny Southern California here on the third game of a three-game homestand for the Overdogs. The last home game before they hit the road coming up here soon. The Overdogs are hosting today the Grapplers, who are in town. Two of the only three teams who have not yet lost in the regular season. It's an early season. Only two games have been played. Some teams have played three. But we're looking at being 1/6 of the way soon after this. And at the end of this game, one team's going to have a 3-0 record. The other's going to have a respectable 2-1.
That's true. There's nothing that either of these teams have to hang their heads about for sure. They've both gotten off to a good start, but unfortunately, only one can come out the winner of this game.
Absolutely. Looking at the sort of the matchup today, here the Grapplers bullpen beasts going against the Overdogs speed demons. It looks like on the mound we're going to be starting off with Hiro Masano for the Grapplers. Hiro's doesn't have a whole lot of velocity or junk, but he's pretty darn accurate. He hasn't pitched. This is his first game of the season played. He's going up against the Overdogs pitcher Tarak Smith, who's a right-hander. They're both right-handers, and he's got a little bit better velocity and junk, and he's pretty accurate as well. So each of those pitchers is going to get to make their debut today.
That's true, and we talked about a little bit about the Overdog pitching, which has been off to a great start this season. Both the starting pitchers for the first two games racked up 8 strikeouts, and yet neither one tallied a win. So
Yeah.
hopefully Tarak Smith will be able to tally a win and keep up the tradition of the strikeouts. So I'm looking forward to seeing Smith on the bump.
Me too. We're looking at notable players now for the Grapplers. You got A. Finderi at third base. She's hitting .556 average with 1 home run. I believe I saw on the leaderboard down there that she's got the second most RBIs in the league this season so far. Those stats in the lower left, as we scroll through those as the season goes on, they get a little more important because they start to pile up. So it's nice to see across the league whenever you see the stats there in the brackets that don't say team, it says league. It's nice to see some of the Overdogs on there. Finderi is joined by Bambino, the right fielder, who's hitting .429, and M. DeMarco in center field at .375. All very good hitting batting averages.
Exactly right, and like you were stating, Finderi is second in the league with 6 RBIs. So she's putting the wood to the ball, that's for sure. And for the Overdogs, Marsha Brown in right field, Anton Goodwood behind the plate, and Rafael Gonzalo just having huge season so far in this young Overdogs young season. 2-0, obviously, but Brown is hitting .500 with a home run. Goodwood's hitting .625, and Gonzalo .750, and he's averaging a home run a game, Tommy.
That's crazy. I got to get me a Gonzalo bobblehead.
Me too.
And Brown, the three notable players, the lowest batting average is .500. So, I mean, I'm not too confident that's going to hold up for too long, but what a good start to the season.
Exactly. It's nice to get some of the giggles when you're looking at these because you realize that after only 2 games, those numbers look way out of whack. but we'll take them.
We will. And as I'm looking at the schedule right now, again to show the Grapplers in town here, and then after this game, the Overdogs pack their bags and they hit the road where they're going to have 3 straight on the road. They're going to go out and play against the Buzzards. And the next game, who are the defending champs, who are struggling at the beginning of this season, and then the Water Bullets, who are undefeated, and finally ending their road streak against the Arctics up north before coming home to face the Platypi.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of. I'm looking forward to the road trip, getting to see the Water Bullets and the Arctics in action for the first time. Yeah, it's exciting this season with the 2 new teams, 2 more games. Everything's got a little bit more excitement to it.
It does. Looking at the starting lineup now here for your Overdogs, the Overdog fans, the music gets a little bit more rocking here. Starting at second base, we got Elroy Atkins coming back in the game here. Elroy's doing pretty good for the season so far. Kasha Emin is going to be playing shortstop. again, Glover came in relief for her in the last game, and he was a little bit shaky on that one. So they're going back with Emmett on this one at shortstop. We're going to see a new third baseman here. They're sitting around a horn for this game. They're bringing in Dick Berger, who's going to get a chance. Dick did pretty darn well in the preseason, so they want to give him another chance to show what he can do in the regular season here. You got Anton Goodwood, who is locked in. He's not 100% fitness-wise, but he's locked in, so they're keeping him in there. He's doing well behind the plate. Marcia Brown, of course, also locked in, the right fielder. Rafael Gonzalo, who, unless he's missing a leg, you're going to put him in the game. You know what I'm saying? He's on fire. So then you got Robin Yu out in left field there. He's also locked in, as well as most of the team is. They're going with this a center fielder. They put Victorino on the bench for today's game. They decided to bring in Casper Stern. They haven't really seen much from Casper Stern, and they're just trying to both give him a chance and let Victorino know that she's got to work for her paycheck. And as we said before, Turok Smith's going to be on the bump. He's got a nice repertoire of pitches. He's got the four-finger, the curve, the cut, the sinker, the curveball, slider, and the changeup. And I think
yes, sir.
They're throwing us down to the field there, Pete, where we're about to play ball. What do you think of
baseball.
that?
I'm excited. Let's get it on.
Me too.
Going. Elroy action.
This one game a week is
it is.
Gets you wanting some baseball after a week.
It does. I'll tell you something. You get to Tuesday and I start getting itchy. I'm getting a little itchy. Grapplers are going to have Dela Cruz at second, DeMarco in center, Bambino in right, Finderi at third, Foul playing first base, Noggins catching, Electra at shortstop, Sox in left field. Top of the first, Zoom Dela Cruz, Marco DeMarco, and Hovind Bambino up against Turok Smith. Taking the bump for the Overdogs. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood.
17,
Sir.
the second baseman.
Zoom Dela Cruz, 111 on the season. Oh, she is hurting to make contact. Struggling.
She is not sure what's going on with Dela Cruz.
Right. Swing and a miss. Smith is a handsome man out there. Look at that. Strike two. Two quick strikes on Dela Cruz, the second baseman. I should say. Second baseman. Swing and a miss. The first strikeout for Turok Smith.
Now batting, number 4, the center fielder.
Center fielder Marco DeMarco standing in there. One out, top of the first. Beautiful day for some baseball. Ground ball to the third baseman, who picks it up, makes the throw across to Gonzalo for the out.
25, the right fielder.
2 outs. Hovind Bambino, the right fielder. He's looking over the situation. 2 quick outs. Foul that off along the third baseline for strike 1. Wait a minute. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Why does it say my ego's at 42? Bless you, Turok Smith. Fighting the cold.
I don't know why these these grapplers are swinging at a lot of pitches here. I don't know they should be swinging at.
So a little bit of the jitters there, I think, Tommy. Strike 3. That's a called strike. Strikeout. So Turok Smith racks up 2 strikeouts in the first inning. We're flipping over Elroy action. Kasha Emmett and Dick Berger standing in.
Now batting, number 23,
against
the
Hero
second baseman.
Misano. Misano delivers the first pitch for a strike. Strike 1. That one's over the inside corner. Strike 2.
Inside.
1 and 2. Elroy action checks the signal. Swing into the gap. That's going to drop for a clean single into center field.
Now batting,
Coming up to the
number
plate,
39,
Kasha Emmett.
the
Kasha
short.
Emmett. Shortstop. She's
She's
struggled.
She is. She's got a 0 average on the season. Her first hit there going right to the second baseman who picks it up and gets her, but they advance the runner. to second base.
Batting number 11, the third baseman.
Dick Berger, he's in for Rhonda Horn today. Takes first pitch for a strike. 1 out. Man on second. This one's popped up high in foul territory along the first baseline. First baseman makes the grab.
Number 15, the
Retire Dick Berger. 2 outs.
Anton Goodwood is hitting .625 on the season. He takes that first pitch in their 90-mile-an-hour fastball for strike 1. The second one's a little bit late on, jams him. He pushes it left. Strike 2. Third one's in there, ball 1, 1-2 the count. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Grapplers Overdogs, still 1-2. That one's a high pitch, and it comes back against the net, luckily, for Goodwood. Goodwood's got some patience in there. He's taking a lot of pitches. That one he gets right up the gap, and they're gonna go for the run at home, and they're a little bit. He waited. Oh, he waited. I thought he was too late on that one.
Okay, 2 outs, man on first base. That's in there for a strike. Marshall Brown takes the high. 1-1.
Ooh.
Whoa, that's a brush back pitch. Brown had to get out of the way of that one pretty quickly. 3-1.
Oh, they get to steal the base there.
So Anton Goodwood has stolen second base. Marsha Brown's looking at a 3-2 count. Walked. She gets a base on balls, and she's aboard.
And look who's at the plate. Rafael Gonzalo hitting .750 on the season. He's on fire. He's got a lot of power. And he hits that one right to the shortstop, and they're going to get her at second base with a third out. Good defense, Grapplers.
Yes, sir. All right, coming up, Ali Findry, Jess Fowl, and Biff Noggins. Findry, of course, is one of the notable players for the Grapplers, so we'll have to take a look here and keep an eye on Findary.
Yeah, that's true. Findary is a power and a contact. She's an exquisite contact hitter. She can put the ball wherever she wants it, and she's not going to swing at garbage. Takes it. Ooh, bless you. Takes that first pitch in there, ball 1 in the inside corner. 1-0 the count.
Rocks, he really seems to be fighting something.
Well, that one's in there, but she pops up, pushes it left on the left side. Foul ball, 1-1 the count. Fools her on that one, but she pushes it left. And there's another souvenir. 3 rows back. Still, now 1-2 the count. Top of the second, 0-1 Overdogs, who jumped out to a nice start there in that first inning. Getting the lead first. That one's outside. Ball, 2-2 the count, even. And Derry's looking at something she wants to take out here. Smith's throwing his 13th pitch. Lucky 13, and that goes into the gap, and she's going to get on to first base without too much of a problem. They're going to hold her up there.
Now batting, number 12, the first baseman.
Just Fowl hit 111 on the season. Just Fowl, the first baseman for the Grapplers. Pitch is a little high and inside. Ball 1. They're watching that. There was a second. Their second one's in there. Strike. 1-1 the count. And Derry at first base got a lot of speed. Curveball in there. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. That one's hit up the gap. That's going to be in there. And they're going to have to play. All right, they keep her at second base. They advance the runner. Still no outs. Batters at first and second. And up to the base comes the catcher, Biff Noggins.
Dick Noggins.
Biff Noggins. Dick's older brother. that one. Oh, luckily that goes foul. He rips that one, or pushes that one foul. Left-handed batter is Mr. Noggins. That one's in there. Strike 2. Quickly 0-2 the count. Looking good here on the play. Plays at third base. That fools him in there for the changeup. Strike 3. Gets one there. Good one, Smith.
Number 9, the shortstop.
Eduardo Electro hitting 143 on the season, the shortstop. So they're hoping he's going to hit into a double play right down the third base side. He is a right field batter. Smith is throwing his 21st pitch. And Electro pops that one on the right side. Foul. 0-1 the count. That one's low and inside. Ball 2.
Ooh.
Ooh, that one's in there, and he doesn't even swing it. That was a meatball. It comes
That
in.
was a huge mistake.
1-2 the cut. Smith gets that one in there and strikes him out. 2 down. Way to go, Smith.
Now batting number 65, the left
Seymour
fielder.
Sox hitting 500. Not a lot of power, but good contact. He's got
Seymour
runners
Sox.
at first and second, and he's eyeing right field for some reason. He's going to push this thing. He's a right-handed batter. Alex Smith throwing his 25th pitch here. Still a lot of gas in the tank. That one whistles inside, misses. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Fools him on that one low and away. Looked like a slider in there. 1 apiece. Smith getting his signals. Delivers on the pitch. Strike 2. Smith's got this little snap pitch. He winds up and then has a quick release.
Oh,
Ooh, that one almost got away from him. Ball 2. 2-2. Even count. Top of the second. Medium pressure situation here for the Overdogs. We got one more out to close the inning. Ooh, that one's inside corner. A little close. That could have gone either way. And the count is full. 3-2 the count to Seymour Sox. Oh, they're going to run, but it doesn't matter. That's in there for strike 3. 3 out.
3 outs. Coming up, Robin Yu, Casper Stern, and Tarak Smith. We're getting a look at Robin Yu.
Number
Yes.
3, the left fielder.
7-14, 2 RBIs, Tommy G.
Crazy stuff.
Inside.
Inside. Misano. No. Coming to the plate quick. 23rd pitch. No. 3 straight balls. He's in the hole. 3-0 against a dangerous hitter. Puts that one in there. 3-1. A shot into center field for a clean single. Marco DeMarco gets it in quick to Eduardo Electro.
Now batting
nice.
number 22,
Casper
the
Stern.
center fielder.
Robin Yu.
Casper Stern's first at batter. He's coming in. This is his first game to play for the Overdogs. Waits a little bit long on that one. Pushes it right. Foul ball. Oh my God. That one's hit back to the mound, and he didn't take too much of a lead off. Hits right into a double play. That's not a good way to start the career.
Now batting number
Nope.
38, the pitcher.
Tarak Smith. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the second. 1-1. Misano is very quick to the plate. That one just fouled off into the stands along the first baseline. A shot caught. Line drive to the first baseman and pulls it in. All right, coming up, Hiro Misano, Zoom Dela Cruz, and Marco DeMarco in the top of the third. Rock Smith
Now
has thrown a
batting
couple of
number
pitches.
37.
He's going to throw a couple more. Hiro Misano. Rock Smith has thrown 30 pitches actually in the third inning. That one's high. Ball 1 to Misano. Misano's pitching today for the Grapplers. 1-1. His squad finds themselves behind 1-0 in the third inning. That one's outside. 2-1. Smith bringing it 2-2. Evens up the count.
Inside.
That one's inside. Smith is full count. Gone to a full count. 3-2. Ooh. Fouled off into the stands along the first baseline. That's a souvenir. Heads up, kiddies. Oh, hot shot into center field. Stearns under it, makes the call, pulls it in.
Now batting
For the
number
first out.
17, the second baseman.
Second baseman, Zoom Dela Cruz. 1 out from top of the third. Dela Cruz seems to be having trouble making contact this year. That's a strike. Strike 1. Their troubles continue. Maybe it's the sunglasses.
Ooh, look out. Almost
That was
pegged her in
inside.
the face.
But Dela Cruz, I think she's blind. She did not seem to even swing and miss strike 2. She didn't even seem to acknowledge that was about a half inch from her face. 2-2. Rock Smith playing it safe though. He knows better than we do. That's why I'm in the booth. Swing and a miss, strike 3. I don't know if we're going to see much of
Now
Zoom
batting, number
Zoom de la
4, the
Cruz.
center fielder.
2 outs with Marco DeMarco, the center fielder, stepping in. Again, Overdogs with a 1-0 lead in the 3rd inning. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 1 by DeMarco. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I'll tell you something, I'm not seeing much out of these grappler hitters. They don't seem to be choosy at all. There's a shot into center. That's going to be a clean single. What? Clean single from Mr.
Now batting,
DeMarco.
number 25, the right
Hoven
fielder.
Bambino, the right fielder. 2 outs with DeMarco on first. Marco's got some speed, so we'll have to keep an eye on it. That's fouled off along the first base line. 0-1. 2 outs. Smith has just thrown his 47th pitch. 1-1. Pyramid Investments. If you're looking for investments, look for the Pyramid. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The good old Hoven Bambino out there in right field. Anticipated the slider. Hot shot to the second baseman, reaches out, makes the grab for the 3rd out. Coming up in the bottom of the 3rd, Elroy action, Kasha Emmon and Dick Berger. You got what on your burger? You
Now batting, number
You knew somebody had to make that joke this season. Elroy action step.
Elroy's 1 for 1 with a single to second baseman, and he's going to be 2 for 2 with another single there that hit straight out in the center field. I didn't even have time to finish.
Now batting, number 39,
Kasha Emmon,
the short.
0 for 1. Come on, Kasha. Get a hold of one here. There's some speed over there at first base. That one's high, ball 1. Shot. Oh, okay, go.
Oh, the jam's up in the right field, and they're going for third base. They're going to have runners at the corners and no outs.
All right. Elroy action gets over to 3rd. Kasha Emmon with a single, Thomas.
Third baseman.
Nice.
Dick Berger stepping in.
Dick Berger pops that one hard to left field. That's going back to the warning track, and they're going to hold up. They could have run. They could have run that.
Could have tagged up there, but
Yeah.
they held on.
Now batting, number
Berger
15,
popped out
the
to
catcher.
left. Antone Goodwood. Men on 1st and 3rd. 1 out. That one's fouled off. Oop. That's a shot. That's going to be out of here. I think Goodwood just left the building, Tom. No.
Oh, off the wall.
It's off the wall. It's off the wall.
Oh, he's having trouble fielding it. And there's round and third going for home. Oh, and they're going to. They get in there safe. 2 runs.
All right.
49,
Woo, dogs.
Goodwood. What did Goodwood wind up with? A double? Yeah,
I think so, yeah. Marsha Brown now at the plate. Brown, the quintessential home run hitter, takes that first pitch, 1-0 the count. Swings and misses at an awful pitch there for strike 1. 1 apiece. That one, the catcher had to stand up and grab that one. So that, ooh, fans on another one. 2-2. The pitchers are coming in fast and furious. Brown hits that one right back to the mound. They're going to get him at third base for the 2nd out. Way to play the lead runner there, Grapplers defense.
Now batting, number 10, the first baseman.
Oh,
Popped it up.
Gonzalo at the
Rafael
back.
Gonzalo. And the second baseman's out there. Makes the catch for the 3rd out. But we get 2 more. 3-0. Good guys. The Overdogs have out hit the Grapplers 6-3. Ali Findary, Jess Fowl, and Biff Noggins. Findary, of course,
Now
being their
batting,
number
number
1 notable
15,
player.
the third
2nd in the
baseman.
league with 6 RBIs. She's on fire.
She is, and she's 1 for 1 on the day. She knows what she's doing at the plate there. She can do anything she likes. That one comes inside. She pushes it right. The left-handed batter, foul ball, and 1 the count. That one's a curveball outside corner, ball. Outfield's going to play deep on her, Findary. And that's a good idea, as that one's going back to right center field, and running underneath it is Marcia Brown, who makes a good effort and gets that out.
Now batting, number 12, the first baseman.
Just foul, the first baseman's also 1 for 1 on the day. She's coming in to do some damage. She's got a little bit more power than contact. She watched that first pitch coming a little close. Ball 1, the right-handed batter. And foul. Smith, I'm sorry, throwing his 54th pitch right here. Curveball for strike 1. 1 apiece. Top of the 4th inning, 3-0 Overdogs. We're getting out ahead of this game and looking like the team to beat this season so far. Third pitch jams her inside. She pushes it right. It's now 2-2. Even out. 1 out. That one's low and away, and she doesn't chase it. Full count. 3-2. Smith delivers. And that one's right in there, but a little slow. The changeup. She swings and misses strike 3.
Now batting, number 26, the catcher.
If Noggins is 6 batter in rotations, over 1 on the day. Noggins, the catcher, who's doing a good job behind the plate. He's trying to do a good job at the plate. Pushes that one down the left side. I'm sorry, down the third baseline. Foul ball. 0-1 the count. That one's up inside, and he pops it back towards his own dugout. But that's or toward the Dogs dugout that goes in. Foul ball. 0-2. He's ahead in the count. He doesn't have to pitch to him, and he's playing pop-up practice with the Dogs. Dick Berger's underneath it. He makes his first catch of the day and the side.
All right. Heading into the bottom of the 4th, Robin Yu 1 for 1, Casper Stern 0 for 1, Tarak Smith 0 for 1, Hiro Misano 45 pitches.
Now
He's throwing a lot of
batting,
pitches,
number
Tommy.
3,
Yes.
the
Bottom
left
of
fielder.
4. We're up there, Robin Yu.
Pitching the right fielder.
Oh,
1
no.
for 1. He hits straight to the short top Electro on that one. He throws to foul and gets the first out.
Now batting, number 22, the center fielder.
Casper Stern. Stern's playing center field today. He's got a shot. That's going to go. That's going to go. That's at the wall.
Hey!
That's low. Casper Stern with his first home run. Right out into the fire. 427 feet. Casper Stern's first home run of the season.
Way to show up in his first game for the Dogs,
There
huh?
you go. Yeah, he didn't look so good at the first.
Tarak Smith, the pitcher, watches his first pitch come in. Strike. 0-1 the count. Second pitch is right in there, but he hits it straight to Jess Fowl at first base, who runs it down himself for the second out.
Now batting, number 23, the second baseman.
Elroy action, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. He's hitting 400 on the young season. Elroy action takes the first one. That's a ball. Ball 1. Strike evens up the count. 1-1. There's a shot right to Electro, the shortstop, who pulls it in. That'll be 3. Coming up, Eduardo Electro, Seymour Sox, and Hiro Misano in the top of the 5th. The Overdogs seem to be putting some distance between themselves and the Grapplers now, Tom.
Boy, they are. I didn't expect to see the season start like this.
No, sir. I told you. They're a lot better than they would have thought. Inside Electro. Electro's the shortstop. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1. Swing and miss. Strike 2. 1-2. There's a shot for the second baseman.
Now batting, number 55,
First out.
the left fielder.
Left fielder Seymour Sox. Seymour Sox struck out in his first time up.
Oh! That one hits to left field. Robin Yu picks it up. He's going to run it. We're going to keep him at first base.
It's a single there,
Now batting,
just out of the
number
reach of a
37,
diving
the
Kasha
pitcher.
Emmon. Hiro Misano is going to be pulled for pinch hitter number 9, Ian Fielder. Ian Fielder. Fielder's got about average power. He's a pretty good contact hitter, and he's got a little bit of speed. So if he can get on base, which I think is what the Grapplers are hoping for here. Oh.
Hit to the first base. He drops it, and both players are safe.
Now back.
Both players are
Number
safe.
17,
It seemed like he lost the ball or
second
something because he got up and kind of spun around a little, half spun around. So we got runners on first and second. You got Sox and Fielder. 1 out. Zoom Dela Cruz stepping in there. Top of the 5th. Overdogs with a 4-0 lead. That one came in high. 1-1. 1 out.
Inside.
That one was inside. 2. Swing and miss. Dela Cruz couldn't catch up with that. Dela Cruz is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Count is even. Tarak Smith has gone full count with Dela Cruz. 3-2. Walked. Tarak Smith has just walked. The base is loaded.
Now batting, number 4, the center fielder.
Everybody. Base. Everybody on a base.
Everybody dance now.
That's right. Marco DeMarco singled in the 3rd inning. That pitch is a little high from Tarak Smith. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 evens up the count at 1. 1 out. Play at any base. Allen's in there for strike 2. Tarak Smith has just taken control of the situation. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout to DeMarco. Couldn't have come at a better time. 2 outs.
The right fielder.
Base is still loaded. Hovind Bambino, right fielder, standing in there. He's got a great deal of power, and he's a pretty good contact hitter. Second baseman, a ground ball to the second baseman, picks it up, makes the force out at first to retire the sides. No damage there. Ian Fielder is going to be pulled in favor of Mac Gunn. Mac Gunn, the relief pitcher. Mac throws a 4-seam fastball, a cut fastball, and a curveball. I'm sorry, a cut fastball and a curveball.
Now
He's got great velocity.
And he doesn't have a slider.
No slider.
Slider.
Bottom of the 5th. Kasha Emmett, Dick Berger, and Anton Goodwood. Am I talking too much?
Goodwood is blowing it out here.
He is. Goodwood's. He's off to a great season. We knew that. We talked about that a little bit earlier. He has been hitting really well.
Kasha Emmon, 1 for 2 with a single. Ooh, drills that one right. Foul ball. And Matt Gunn is just blasting them in here one after another. It's already 0-2 the count with 2 foul balls. That one's high, and she pops that one up behind the plate, and underneath it is Biff Noggins, who makes the first out.
Now batting, number 11, the third baseman.
Dick Berger standing in. He's playing third base today. He had an opportunity. That one was fouled off. Popped up behind home plate. The catcher is getting a workout here. He pulls it in for the second out.
Now batting,
Anton Goodwood. 2 for 2, a double, a single.
He is on fire. Goodwood, the left-handed batter. Gets in there, drills a little short one back to the mound, and that's going to be 3 quick outs.
All right. Coming up in the top of the 6th, Ali Findry, just foul, and Biff Noggins. Findry's 1 for 2, just fouls 1 for 2 with a strikeout.
Number 15, the
Tarak Smith, 1 for 2.
What about changing Smith here?
Changing Smith here, okay.
He's throwing 78 pitches.
We've seen Diggler, and we've seen Thunder Chump. Oops, acid reflux. It's not something to mess with. Let's see Rocket Ramon. Oh, Rocket Ramon.
All right, they're motioning over the bullpen. Ramon's coming on out.
Okay.
And here he
Rocket
comes.
Ramon.
What can you say about Rocket Ramon? He is
Rocket Ramon
Now pitching, number 45.
got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup.
not entirely accurate, but he's got a lot of velocity and junk, don't he? And he's got a little butt itch. Penderi's on fire, though. The third baseman for the Grapplers. He's going to have to be careful throwing to her is Ramon, number 45. And
Rocket
he
Ramon.
is getting ready. He's got a nice, graceful delivery there. And Penderi pushes that one foul down the third base side. 0-1 the count. That one's inside and slow. He fools her. She swings and misses. 0-2. He's quickly ahead in the count. And now he's got to be careful with her. Goes right at her, though, and that one just misses. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. Top of the 6th inning. 4-0 Dogs. Low pressure situation. And he gets her striking out. A curveball. She
Now
takes a
batting,
seat.
Number 12, the first baseman.
Just foul coming to the plate. She's 1 for 2 with a single on the day. With a Polly-Wolly Doodle on the day. And she is a right-handed batter. She's, takes that one in there. Swings and misses ahead of it. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. Strikes that one low and away. Fastball. Misses. 0-2 the count. Looks like he's trying to make quick work here, is Ramon. And on the inside corner, she watches that one 3-pitch strikeout.
Now batting, number 26.
The Dog's bench likes that. Biff
Yes,
Noggins,
sir.
Biff Noggins, the catcher, comes up. He's 0 for 2. So Ramon's got to be feeling pretty good about this. Throwing his 8th pitch right there. High and inside. Almost hit him in the wrist. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. Great day for baseball. That one fools him low and away. And that's in the edge of the strike zone. 0-2. Or I'm sorry, 1-1 the count. I'm just checking to make sure you're paying attention there. That curveball or slider misses just a little bit inside.
Wow,
2-1
the crowds have turned.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they can throw one bad pitch and they're all up in your stuff. That one's low and away. Strike 2. 2-2 the count. 1 out left in this inning. 1 pitch left. Pops that one up behind the plate, but it's going to be back for a souvenir. Foul ball. Inside corner jams him. Strike 3. He strikes the side out.
Yeah, he did. Coming up, Marsha Brown, Rafael Gonzalo, and Robin Yu. Gonzalo 0 for 2. Am I seeing that right, Tommy?
Oh, that ain't going to
2.
last.
Marsha
Now
Brown.
batting, number 49.
0 for 1 with a walk. She's hitting 444. She got a home run and an RBI. Bottom of the 6th. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. Picks it up, makes the throw to first, and just gets Marsha Brown.
0 for 3.
Number 10.
Here comes Gonzalo looking to redeem himself. 0 for 2 on the day. His average has fallen all the way down to 600. Takes the first 95-mile-an-hour pitch in there, strike 1. That one jams him, strike 2. That probably wasn't a strike. It's 0-2. And now he's a swinging machine. Hits that one foul. That one he had to hit, but it jams him. And they're going to get him at first base for the second out. Good defense here by the Grapplers.
Number 3, the left
Yeah,
fielder.
Robin Yu 1 for 2 with a single, hitting 667 on the season.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Outside, 1-1. Foul ball along the third base line. Shot again along the third base line. 1-2, 2 outs. Is abusing that third base line, that's for sure.
Using and
And the
abusing.
shot popped up.
Guess who's going to
at
catch
the
it?
plate. The catcher pulls it in for the third out. We're going into the top of the 7th. We're going to look at Eduardo Electro, Seymour Sox, and Matt Gunn. Sox with the only hit of the 3. Rocket Ramon with 13 pitches and 3
Now
strikeouts.
batting, number 9, the shortstop.
Electro's 0 for 2, hitting 111 on the season. First pitch from Ramon, swing and a miss, strike 1. Ramon just picking up where he left off. That's a little low. Ball one. 1-1.
It's a lot low.
Fooled him, but he just got enough to foul it off along the third base line. Electro stands in 1-2. Popped it up into deep right field.
Ooh!
Right fielder's able to make the catch for the first out.
65, the left fielder.
Left fielder Seymour Sox. He's 1 for 2. 1 for 2 on the day.
For something.
Had a single in the 5th inning and a strikeout in the 2nd. It's fouled off along the third base line. He's in the hole 0-2. 1 out, top of the 7th. 4-0 Overdogs. Swing and a miss. That's a big K. Super K.
Now batting, number
Boy, this pitching.
56, the pitcher.
I'm telling you. Hero, we're looking at, they're pulling Mac Gunn after a short appearance for Ben Kringer. I think we're going to see just a constant revolving door here, Tom, until the game ends, as the Grapplers are going to throw everybody and anybody they can. So Ben Kringer is going to come in and pinch hit for Mac Gunn. Mac Gunn taking the seat. First one's in there outside. Ball one.
Good crowd. Give me a break. Come on, people. Sit down back there.
Strike one. There you go. Now you're a hero. 1-1. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. 4-0 Overdogs. A little outside with that pitch. 2-1. Ramon was a little low with that one. 3-1. Kringer in the driver's seat. He lets that one go. We go full count. 3-2. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Big pitch here. Shot.
Deep to left field.
Bringing it in to Marsha Emmon, who gets it to third base.
Stand up double.
So
Now batting,
double.
number 17, the second baseman.
Oh, they're leaving Dela Cruz in there.
Zoom De La Cruz, who is 1 for 3.
Inside.
Actually, she's 0 for 2. She walked on her last time up. But she's got 2 strikeouts on the day. She quickly goes 1-1. Kringer standing at second. 2 outs. That one fooled her, but she didn't swing. So it's outside, 2-1 to Zoom De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, De La Cruz. Looking at an even count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh, De La Cruz goes down swinging again. A 3rd strikeout for De La Cruz. Ben Kringer is going to be pulled in favor of Tucker Turlington. Tucker Turlington. I'm running out of room. Tucker Turlington.
Tucky, his friends call him.
That's what it's for, yeah. Tucky Turlington, he's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, curveball, and a forkball. Let's see what he's going to bring to the table.
That?
Tommy. Let's see what he does
over there.
Oh, Casper Stern, Rocket Ramon, and Elroy Action coming up. Elroy Action, 2 for 3.
What the hell, Roy?
Number 22,
1 for 3.
center fielder.
Stern with the home run and the RBI. He's hitting 500.
1 for dose. I like the delivery there on Turlington. He gets the first one, or strikes, second one ball, and he's putting them in quick succession. No one swinging at that one, way outside, ball 2, 2-1 the count. That one he pushes down the right field, to just foul. The first baseman gets the out.
Now batter, number 45, the pitcher.
Rocket Ramon steps in. Goes for the bunt, missing strike 1. Popped it up in the left field. Left fielder's calling everybody off. Makes the grab in the left field.
Now batting, number 23,
Elroy
the second
Action,
baseman.
2 for 3
Elroy.
with 2 singles. Action's having a nice day here for the Dogs, and a beautiful day for the Dogs. First pitch is an arcing ball, foul, or outside. 2 quick balls. He gathers himself and throws the third, and actually pushes that one right. First strike, 1-2 the count. 3-1 the count. Turlington throws his 11th pitch, and he walks. He walks action on it. Good patience by action.
Now batting number 39.
Kasha Emin, 1 for 3 with a single, hit 111 on the season. Elroy Action standing at first. Ball was high. Ball one. Shot. 2 outs. So they're going to play Kasha for the 3rd out. She grounded to the
Somebody. DeMarco
second base.
Bembito and Ellie Finderi.
Finderi.
It's a close game as hits go, but the Dogs got some fortuitous hits. DeMarco's 1 for 3, the center fielder. DeMarco, I think he's one of their players of note. We're in the elbow pad in the right elbow. The left-handed batter. He's got a little bit of bounce as he gets ready for the pitches. Gets 2 pitches, one's a ball, one's a strike. Even count. Top of the 8th inning. 1-2 the count. 4-0 Overdogs. Got the game pretty well in control here. Rocket Ramon throwing his 35th pitch. Getting a signal from Goodwood. And delivering now. Fools him on a changeup, and he goes down. Strikeout.
Now batting number 25, the right fielder.
Joven Bambino, who is hitting 0 for 3 on the day. Bambino is looking to do something so he doesn't have to get benched in this next game. What's happened to the Grapplers here? Who were
I have no idea.
2-0 coming into this game and can't seem to score a run against the Dogs. First one's in 0-1.
We don't even seem to be able to hit it.
Popped up to left field underneath it. Grabs Robin Root for the 2nd out.
Now batting number 15, the 3rd baseman.
And Ali Finderi, the terror for the Grapplers, has only hit 1 for 3 on the day. She's still locked in and fit. So she's dangerous for Ramon to throw to. But he's going to throw to her anyway. And here he goes. And she crushes that one to deep right field. That is going back. And it's out of here. 2nd run home run. The Grapplers are finally on the board, but unfortunately for them, there's nobody on the bases. 434 foot to right center field. Finderi's 2nd home run and 7th RBI of this season. And she does the chest bump with chest foul.
12, the first baseman.
Who has now got a little bit of renewed confidence here. That's not booze. That's confidence. First one goes in there for a ball. 1-0 the count. It's now 4-1 Overdogs, top of the 8th. And she swings and misses at that one. Ramon's already losing a lot of velocity, and he doesn't have much further to go here. They're going to toss it one over to first for the 3rd out. I think we've seen enough from Ramon.
I'd agree with that. Coming up in the bottom of the 8th, Dick Berger 0 for 3, Anton Goodwood 2 for 3 with a double, and Marsha Brown 0 for 2 with a walk. Turlington's thrown 13 pitches in his brief appearance.
11, the 3rd baseman.
You don't say. Berger.
I don't.
Berger is 0 for 3. Berger in relief of somebody. First one's a strike. 2nd one's a ball. 1-1 the count. That one gets right in there, but he's just a bit late on it. Slams that into his own dugout. 2-2 the count now.
Oh.
Whoa! He was ready for that one. Strikes a bit early on the strikeout.
Number 15.
Ends his day like that. Anton Good. Oh, I'm sorry.
Anton Goodwood stepping in.
Oh!
He's had himself a day. That's a strike right there. Slow roller to the shortstop, picks it up, makes the throw to first to end Goodwood's day.
Number 49.
2 outs.
Marsha
Brown
coming to the plate. She's 0 for 2 with a walk. Is Brown. Watches the first one in the inside corner, strike 1. 2nd one, she pushes it to just foul at first base, who walks it down for the 3rd out. One more.
Yep. We got the top of the 9th coming up. Biff Noggins, Eduardo Electro, and Seymour Sox are going to have to put something together. They're down 4-1. This is their last chance.
Now batting, number 26.
Biff Noggins at the plate 0 for 3, and it looks like they're motioning over to the pen. Obviously, Ramon's going to come out, and they're going to go with the closer, Nerdward. Doug Nerdward.
There we go.
Yeah, he's all rested up. Hasn't played yet in the regular season. He's got a 4-finger, a 2-finger, and a changeup.
Now pitching, number
All right, Doug Nerdward. Doug Nerdward.
Doug.
Dougie.
Douglas.
Doug Nerdward. Like Tommy said, 4-seam, 2-seam, and a cut fastball. He's bringing it inside. Ball 1 to
Bringing it
Biff
in.
Noggins. I got really messed up score sheet. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Strike 1. 1-1. I'm just guessing. I'm not really watching the game.
Oh!
That's a shot to straightaway center field.
And you got to go find
No way.
that.
No way to get that one. That's a shot by Biff Noggins. It lands 435 feet to straightaway center field. Now all of a sudden, this 4-1 lead ain't looking so good. Biff Noggins' first home run
now
of the
batting,
season.
number 9.
Eduardo Electro, 0 for 3 on the day, hitting 100. Steps in, and the Overdogs are starting to get a little serious here. Grapplers put another one on the board. It's 4-2 Overdogs. Top of the 9th, no outs.
Inside.
Eduardo Electro just watched a ball even up the count, 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Strike 2. 2-2. Eduardo Electro is 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the first inning. Good time for another one, Eduardo.
Now
Strike
batting,
3.
number 65,
1 out.
the
Top of the
left
9th.
fielder.
We're looking at Seymour Sox. Seymour Sox. He's 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. So let's hope he continues the trend here. Inside, ball 1. Nerdward is throwing his 9th pitch. A little low, ball 2. Nerdward's got average velocity and a little bit better than average jump. And his accuracy leaves a lot to be desired. 2-1. Seymour Sox looking to keep this inning going. Fouled off along the first base line. 2-2. Biff Noggins was able to cut the lead in half with a leadoff home run in the 9th. Making this game a little more interesting. Get yourself a mega burger, big gravy gulp. Wash it all down.
Do it now.
Shot. Oh. Single. There's a single
From the left field.
by Senior
Now
Sox.
batting, number 42.
He's hit a single.
The pitcher.
All right, the pitcher, Turlington's going to get pulled for Marla Moore. Marla Moore. Unfortunately, she is way down on the list of pinch hitting, so she's has less than average power. She's about an average contact hitter, and she does not have much speed. So she's really going to have to get the ball in play here.
And she's the last player on the team to not play yet.
That's right.
As they played everybody today, haven't they?
I think they have. I think they've kind of gone to the bench early and often. I think strike 2. She's in the hole. 0-2. 1 out. They got some speed over there at first. We're going to have to keep an eye out. He may take off here. Strike 3. That's a K. That is 2 Ks
Now
for
batting,
Nerdward
Number 17.
in the 9th.
Second baseman.
1 more out. We're going to play the batter here. Don't worry about the base runner.
Wow, they're gonna keep Dela Cruz in there. They got they're sticking with her.
Strike 1 to Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz with 3 strikeouts on the day and a walk. That one's fouled off along the first base line. Dela Cruz in a hole she's used to. 0-2. Top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Oh, and I dropped my controller in joy. Overdogs win. Overdogs win. That was some game, Tom.
Undefeated on the season, undefeated at home.
Yeah, Yeah, great homestand. Great homestand. So the Overdogs take it 4-2 in spite of being out hit by the Grapplers 8-7. And again, there we are looking at the Grapplers scorecard.
Interesting to see. Yeah, the Grapplers out hit them. Most of it coming later in the game. I mean, the Dogs jumped out of that quick lead, and then they added to it in the third and the fourth. They really blew it out in those couple. Really, it was those couple innings that they kind of did it. And then late game, the Grapplers make a push. And it was, like you said, too little too late, ending the game 4-2.
Yeah. And like I said, the only thing I can think for Dela Cruz, actually, look, they got her at 0-4 with 4 strikeouts.
Wow.
Although that doesn't make any sense. How can you have 4 strikeouts? Oh, well, I guess was she up 5 times?
Wow.
3, 4. Yeah, she was. She was up 5 times. 0 for
And
4.
she struck out 4
times.
What dropped her average
And,
to
walked once.
.077.
They must not have another second baseman.
They
Just must not have.
had 3 batters go 0 for 4.
Yeah. So let's see. Their notable player Spinderi was 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Jay Bambino.
No, Videri was actually 2 for 4.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm thinking Delicate. Spinderi was 2 for 4 with a home run, an RBI, and she scored a run. Bambino was 0 for 4 with a strikeout, and DeMarco. Where's DeMarco? DeMarco was 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. So their notable players did not do much for them. On the other side of the score sheet, Marsha Brown over in right field, 0 for 3 with a walk. Rhonda Horn. Where's Rhonda Horn?
She's right there. Rhonda Horn's not on. She didn't play today.
She didn't play it. That's right.
That's a worry sheet. She's she's back there in the
Tom
bullpen.
benched one of our notable players.
Well,
Anton Goodwood is 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs. So huge day for Goodwood. Let's take a look at the pitching. Finally, one of our starting pitchers gets a win. Tarak Smith pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 hits, a walk, and 8 strikeouts. 8 strikeouts again, Tom.
again, man, that's 8 strikeouts a game. These guys are putting them away.
Yeah. So Tarak Smith with 8. Rocket Ramon comes in. He throws 3 innings with 6 strikeouts. Gave up 2 hits, 1 earned. He gave up a home run. And then Nerdword pitched an inning. He gave up 2 hits, 1 earned, and had 3 strikeouts himself. He also gave up a home run, but he gets the save. So Overdog pitching tallied 17 strikeouts in this game.
To the Grapplers, 1.
Yeah.
1 strikeout. That's a wow.
Yeah.
Players.
This is going to hurt the Grapplers. I
Players.
think
Yes.
you come out of a game like this, and your whole team winds up on the tense side of things.
Players of the game.
Start off with Tarak Smith, starting pitcher we just talked about. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 hits and a walk, and got 8 strikeouts.
Yeah, he's taking that from Gonzalo. I don't see Gonzalo out here anyway. There must be something must be wrong with this lineup.
Yeah.
But in good couple there at second base, second start of the game, Anton Good with the catcher, who's hitting over 500 on the season now. He's 2 for 4 on the day with a double, 3 RBIs and a stolen base.
Yes, sir. And then finishing it out, the Grapplers, Ali Finderi, the notable player, she had herself a pretty good day. 2 for 4, a home run. She scored it. She had an RBI and she scored a run. Obviously, both of those coming on the home run. But
Right.
2 for 4 is probably, I think, the best average that any of the Grapplers had today. So good for her.
Yeah, pretty close there.
Yeah.
Not bad. Somebody can hang your hat on.
44, yeah. 9 strikeouts to 8. I had a stolen base. You had 3 RBIs. I had 1. You got the home runs. I'm not hitting the ball well to start the season. 5 hits and 2 hits. Okay.
There you go.
Works out for me.
Post game show. Well, yeah, I expected to see the Grapplers come out and put a little more power out there, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, I agree. I felt I was hoping for a little bit more match. It was, I mean, not that it was. We didn't run away with it. Obviously, we didn't blow them out. And the home run in the ninth cut the lead in half, but they never threatened. We were never in a situation with, they didn't get out in front of us and we had to play catch up. It was pretty straight ahead. We took the lead off of some pretty, again, using our reputation as speed demons. We were able to score a run from like a single in which I think somebody was able to go from first to home, or was it second to home on a single?
Yeah.
So, stuff like that. We used our speed to kind of help us get it out to a lead. And again, like you said, the Grapplers had a horrible day at the plate, and the Overdog pitching seemed to be able to keep them guessing.
They did, and we're about to go around the league to talk about the 9 games that are played between this and the next one, and we'll run them down. Pete, why don't you start off with the Freebooters and the Moonstars?
Freebooters, Moonstars. Moonstars out to 5-0.
The Water Bullets, who were perfect, come back from behind to beat the Platypi 3-0.
Arctics and the Buzzards. Buzzards takes it.
Wide loads and the Crocs, wide loads.
Herbivores and Wild Pigs in a tight one. Wild Pigs get out to a lead and hold it 8-6.
The new Coats versus the Sawteeth. The Coats making an example, 20-2.
Holy cow! These Grapplers going up against the Bee-Wolves, taking a shellacking to the Bee-Wolves.
Blowfish and the Moose, the fish all over them.
Moonstars and the Sirloins. Sirloins come from behind, but then wind up taking it 3-9. 9-3, I mean.
And there you go.
The Water Bullets still undefeated.
And the Overdogs undefeated. 2 teams left in the league who have yet to lose a game. Wouldn't have thought it would have been last year's bottom dweller and this year's expansion team.
No, sir.
But as we look at the monster division that we know, we got the Dogs out ahead there, winning every single game with a +8 run differential. The Buzzards close behind at 2-1, and that's who the Overdogs are going to face in that next game. So the next one, you go from big game to big game to big game. Crocodons right behind at playing 500 ball, followed by the Nemesis at 1-2, and those poor Arctics, the only team. No, there's 2 teams who haven't won yet. One was last year's league-leading champs, and the regular season, the Bee-Wolves.
The best record, the Bee-Wolves. Yeah.
But the Arctics are 0-4 with a -18 run differential. The only team with a worse run differential is the Sawteeth at the bottom of the boss.
Yeah. -23. The Moose got -11. And the Bee-Wolves with -13 run differential. That's, like I say, they finished far and away the best team in the league.
Yeah.
Last year, and now they just can't get out of their own way. And like you said, the next 3 games we're going on the road, and we're going to be taking on the Buzzards, who are right behind us, breathing down our necks. Then we got the undefeated Water Bullets, which may be a deciding game too, to see who continues undefeated.
Yeah, I'm looking real quick here at the standings again here. Of the 4 expansion teams, 3 of them are doing very well. The Golden Coats lead the Beast division at 3-1. The Water Bullets lead the Epic division, and the Burners are second place in the Boss division.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, 2-1. They got a run differential of +10.
And like you say, going to the schedule, Dogs hit the road next week, going out of town to the Bay Area. We're going to play the Buzzards. You're going to see Wayward on the mound against Hogswind. And then, like you said, back to El Viejo one more time. It'll be neat to get back there, seeing who plays the team. And then out against the Arctic. So they got 2 expansion games after this next one.
Yeah, and I'm excited about seeing the new expansion teams, and especially the Water Bullets. I can't wait to see what's going on with the water boats that's making them so difficult to beat.
Yeah. I'll be excited this next game, too. We haven't been out to see the Buzzards since the finals last year. Again, with a different squad, but it'll be neat to see what the Buzzards can do and see what the Dogs can do against the Buzzards.
Yeah. Again, I was very happy to see how they fared against the Bee Wolves. So yeah, I'm excited to see how they fare against the Buzzards.
All right. Well, so we're going to hit the road next week, make our way up to the Bay Area, and we've gone through 1/6 of the season. Right now the Dogs are looking good, looking set to meet the defensive experts of Buzzards, and not much else to say. So I guess until then, this is Tommy G.
And PJ.
And when you're tired of the person you're with, what do you tell them?
Get out of here!
That's right. The Thorn tie.
That's right.
All right. Night, folks.
Bye.